back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well and staying safe. I want to quickly update you guys on some progress status for the projects that I'm working on. So in terms of Capstone 2 project, I am working on WebEx Teams, which is Cisco's instant messaging product. And that's what I use with my coworkers to message them really quickly and just get updates on things and sync with them. That's the app that I'm going to work on for this project. And so I sent out a survey around last week to some coworkers and some friends, because I know a lot of people that actually use WebEx Teams because I work in that company. And I got a lot of good feedback and some good data. And currently, I'm at the process of kind of prioritizing what features I should be focusing on and what pain points I should be prioritizing and turning into design solutions. And I did a lot of work this past weekend to kind of synthesize the data that I got from the survey results, as well as trying to summarize some of the findings and kind of put it in a way where I can present it to my mentor, because I am meeting up with him tonight. I need his help with kind of just prioritizing certain things and get his kind of feedback on things. Yeah, that's pretty much what's happening. And today it's Monday. It's 12 p.m. right now, so I have a quick break for lunch. I've just been working on some random tasks that I have to finish up for work. Today's kind of the last week before we have our Christmas break. I took some days off next week, and then we kind of close down for Christmas starting next Wednesday. And so does Designlab. So next 2 weeks we have a break from Designlab. So I'm going to use that time to really catch up on this project and make some progress on this. It's been hard though, because work stuff has been getting really, really busy, and I've been trying to do as much as I can for UX Academy. And I also want to chill and take some time off, especially because it is holidays and I do want to give myself a break, but it's not looking like that. But I am excited to be making some progress, and I really enjoy working on this capstone because it is a product that I use all the time. And so it's really fun to get insights from everyone else and figure out how to narrow down the scope and what I should be really looking at fixing. Today's a work day, so I'm actually gonna go grab some coffee before I get back and get to work. There's this local coffee shop that I've been meaning to try that I really want to go check out. Here in the Bay Area, we are going under lockdown again, and we'll probably be in lockdown until at least early January, if not further than that. So I wanted to go check out this coffee shop before we all went down in lockdown. We're going back to the restrictions that were placed kind of in early March, right when everything kind of started. So, makes sense. The cases are rising again, so we need to be extra vigilant and stay home and quarantine. So I'm gonna pick up some coffee because I'm a little brain dead. I am a little bit woozy. I had a late night yesterday and crashed a little bit late. Oh, I'm filming. Hi, girl. It's okay, come in. Let's just cut this part out.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, we're gonna get coffee. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do So I have my Designlab shirt on, which was given to me as part of my care package when I first enrolled in the course. I thought it would be interesting, maybe to some of you, if I just sat down and kind of gave an emotional update. I've been giving project updates, but I also wanted to talk about how I've been feeling just emotionally about this whole journey and where my head is at right now. So I am, I'm still very glad that I enrolled in this course. I feel like especially during quarantine, this boot camp has given me a lot to really work on and think about and learn, because product design is something that I've always been very interested in, and something that I feel like I didn't really know was a role, or that I could really work as a designer or work as a UX researcher until I started working at my current job. And taking this step and actually committing to this boot camp was like that push that I needed from myself to really go out there and try something new. And so I'm really glad I gave myself this chance. And I feel like I did it at the best time because, during quarantine, it's like we're all stuck at home. There's nothing much to do. Most of the times, like before quarantine, like most of my weekends would be like going out, hanging out with friends, family, and my boyfriend. And now it's like we can't even do anything. So I'm like, I don't mind spending most of my weekends doing work, and it gives me something to do. That being said, it has been, I don't know, it's been a lot, like in terms of just feeling like I am staying on top of things. Like I always feel like I'm kind of behind, and I still am, to be honest. And there's basically, there's no issue if you are behind in this course, unless you want to get you want to get your tuition reimbursed. And so if you want to get your money back, and that's if you didn't get a job after graduating from the boot camp, they give you like 6 months afterwards where you kind of enroll in career services, which is like the last phase of Designlab, where you're kind of like aggressively recruiting, aggressively applying. You get paired with a career services mentor. And even after all of that, you haven't gotten a job yet, which is very likely because, especially in this market, it's kind of a tough time for everyone, especially for junior designers who have no experience. It's already pretty tough. So this just makes it a little bit more difficult, but it's totally possible that you might not get a job. And if that's the case, they do reimburse. Now, they have some criteria for that. Like if you don't attend like the mandatory number of like mentor sessions or group critique sessions that they have outlined, if you fall more than 40 hours behind the course, you might not qualify. And I think I am at that phase where I'm definitely more than 40 hours behind, because I had to take some breaks. And I had to kind of take care of myself and some family stuff. So I really couldn't prioritize staying on like Designlab's timeline, which is totally fine, because at the end of the day, I'm here to learn and I'm here to grow, and I want to produce quality work. I don't want to rush my work just because I'm trying to meet a deadline. And I think, there's pros and cons, right? Like if you really want your money back after, if things don't work out, you kind of have to stay on their timeline. If you don't really care and you're just here to learn and you just want to build up your portfolio and work on projects, then you can kind of go on your own pace. So it just really depends on you and your learning style and pace, as well as, just what your mentor says. Because my mentor has been super chill about it. And he's like, hey, just do your best work. Don't worry about the timeline unless you're trying to get your money back at some point. And I'm like, I don't care. Obviously I care. It's a big investment, but I feel like I'm already learning a lot, and this course was what I needed to push me towards that accountability of like, hey, I'm going to commit to this. I'm going to work on these projects. I'm actually going to learn this. And for me, I needed to make an investment in time and an investment in money. And for some people, they are self-learners. They don't need a boot camp. They can go out into the interweb and look for articles, videos, shorter courses that they can take to build up their skills. But yeah, I think emotionally I am doing okay. I am just really excited for the holidays and having a break from everything. And I actually don't mind using that break to do like Designlab work because, I'm excited about my projects, and I think that's a good sign. Like the fact that I'm excited to do the work and I don't mind doing the work and I actually want to spend that free time that I have doing this is a good sign to me. So yeah, but that's how I'm feeling. And, I hope, if any of you guys are thinking of taking the course or, at whatever stage you're at, like let me know in the comments how you're feeling and, how's your emotional state during this time. I know it's a tough time for everyone, but I would really like to know. And I just love connecting with you guys. So yeah.